Can they hear it? Can they hear it now?
Can they hear?
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
We're good.
Start from the beginning.
Yeah, start from the beginning.
Okay, start from,
The beginning.
we won't do the pledge again.
Okay.
Do your
This.
lunch.
Lunch?
after
Okay, lunch and then this.
after the A-Day.
Yeah. Or E-Day.
They saw that.
Yeah, they can see it. Okay, go.
Today for lunch, homemade pizza, pizza paws, green beans, assorted fruit.
Mrs. Carter's ERLA students, there is a lunch meeting on Thursday in Mrs. Carter's room. Please bring your pass, folder, and the book you are currently reading.
Odyssey of the Mind has been rescheduled until Wednesday this week. Odyssey will meet after school on Wednesday until 2:55.
The Page Turners Club is meeting Wednesday. Bring your permission slips.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to juggle? Join the Wellness Club on Friday after school and learn the basics from Mr. Sheldon, juggler extraordinaire. Sign up in Mrs. Pagano's office.
Mrs. O'Keefe's Early Group will be meeting Thursday, December 6th in room 507. Bring your book.
Boys Intramurals will be today and Thursday this week.
Attention math team, this is your last call to turn in permission slips. In order to get back in time for the concert, we will not be stopping for dinner tomorrow.
On Tuesday, December 11th, Nadine Bailey, a physician's assistant, will be here to talk about her career path. She always loved science and knew she wanted a career in medicine. Through a series of events, she landed in the PA program at Baylor College of Medicine. Come to the Lunch and Learn next week to hear some more about her exciting career path. Sign up today in Mrs. Pagano's office.
We have two special announcements.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to pass along a little information just to make sure that we're all on the same page. First of all, I can't believe we're getting so close to the Christmas and all the holidays we're going to be celebrating coming up. And you know that the grades are due this Friday for this second marking period. I want to make sure we are crystal clear that at that time you have to check your grades. If you are failing one or more, you'd be put on the eligibility list and you'd be given a 2-week grace period where you are going to be able to continue practicing and participating in any events that you're participating in, including dances and all that kind of stuff. At the end of that 2-week time, excuse me, if you are participating in something, it's up to you to grab a sheet from Mrs. Streeter, Mrs. Pagano, or both counselors have them. And make sure you run around to your persons you were not passing and have them fill it in. And what we've done, and I've said this 100 times, but I'm going to say it again because evidently it's not clear. It's on you to do that. If you're working hard and your teacher says, well, the student is really working hard and everything, then you can continue participating. If you don't bother to get one of those sheets, then you're saying, I really don't want to participate. So we're hoping that you do, which is why we've made so many announcements. Let me say this one more time to you. Friday grades are due. By the middle of next week, we'll have a listing of kids who are unsuccessful in passing all their classes. If you might have failed one, you might have failed two. If you have failed a class, you have a 2-week period to get working. At the end of that 2 weeks, the only way you can continue to participate is if you have a sheet signed from your teacher. You bring it to me and we'll take you off the list, piece of cake. Okay? So you have a 2-week grace period followed by before any one of those days before that 2 weeks is up, you can run around with that sheet and boom, you can get off the list. We had a big problem at the dance after we've made many, many, many announcements, sent letters home, put stuff on our webpage. We've been really, really cautious in trying to make sure that this is clear. And evidently it wasn't because we still had kids that didn't understand, which is why I wanted to tell you that today. The second thing I wanted to talk about, well, before I go there, if you have any questions or you're still unclear, please come down now, today, tomorrow, the next few days so we can get it cleared up. I don't want it to be on the night of an event where you learn you can't participate because you're not eligible. Okay? The district is making, the Livonia Central School District is making a huge push to make all kids eligible. We want you to participate. So we're making it very easy for you to continue participating. Any questions, and if parents are listening to this over the internet later on today, please call because we want to make sure that everybody's in good shape, okay? That's item 1. Item 2 is about a piece of software that our district now has on all computers and anyone who gets on any piece of the internet. If you get on by a device or if you use any of our computers, there's a piece of software that's sitting right on top of our whole system that's basically checking all of our keystrokes. and it's designed to be a safety feature, so that if someone says something inappropriate, someone says something or makes a threat or that kind of stuff, it immediately kicks back an email to the building principal, whatever building you're in. And I've been calling kids down because in some of their English essays, they may have used an inappropriate word and no one's gotten in trouble. It's about making sure that you know that here in Livonia and on the entire World Wide Web, everybody's watching. So you really have to be careful what you type. You have to be careful what you send, and you have to be careful what you hand in. Okay? So as I said, we've probably had 4 or 5 kids get called down. And one kid, to be quite honest with you, had the word hit, H-I-T, and there was an S in front of it, so it was a profane word. So the kid came down, felt really bad. It was a beautifully written essay, and it was just a spell check issue. So that kicked that back. And there's been others that we've had to call kids down. So I want you to know, we want you to know that it's happening and to be careful. And please make sure that you're using your best abilities when you're writing. And please be sure that when you're sending stuff or when you're handing stuff in, that it is appropriate. Because in today's world, everybody sees everything. Okay? Thank you very much. And there's one more additional announcement before the guys come back on and send us on the first period. Thank you.
Today's quote is, "On the best portion of a good man's life, his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and love." Williams Wordsworth.
Have a Warrior Wednesday, middle school.